Making sure that your clients are paying you on time is obviously critical for your business, and it can disrupt your operations if they're not paying you on time or they're not paying you exactly what they owe you. To avoid these issues, firstly, you want to make sure you have a clear agreement ahead of time with your clients about what they're supposed to pay and when they're supposed to pay it, along with penalties if they fail to pay it. Penalties can include things such as interest. You're specifying the interest they owe if they fail to pay you on time. You can include in there that they have to pay you your attorney's fees if you have to file a lawsuit to be able to collect on your money. And ultimately, you want to make sure that you clarify what the scope is of the services you're going to provide and when they're going to pay for those services, because ultimately making sure that you get your money as quickly as possible when it's due is going to be critical for you running and operating your business. Now, if you have a client who hasn't paid you and you either have a written agreement in place or you had some kind of agreement where they were supposed to pay you a certain amount of money by a certain time for whatever services you provided, then you can either send a demand letter asking them to pay you the money that they owe you, or you can escalate it by filing a lawsuit to get the money that they owe you. Now, if you have a verbal agreement with the other side, meaning you just had a discussion and you had a verbal agreement, you've got 2 years from the date of the breach in California to file your lawsuit. So you have 2 years from the date that they breached your agreement to file your lawsuit under the statute of limitations. Otherwise, you might be out of luck and you might not be able to bring a suit later. If you've got a written agreement, you've got 4 years from the date of the breach to bring your lawsuit. If you wait too long, meaning you wait longer than the 4 years, you might be barred by the statute of limitations, which means that even if you file the lawsuit, it can get dismissed because you brought it too late. Now, the statute of limitations isn't the only thing that you have to worry about. You also have to worry about other equitable defenses such as latches, which is when the statute of limitations hasn't run, you can still potentially be barred under equity, meaning rules of fairness, from bringing your suit just because you waited too long. So you want to make sure that you contact somebody as soon as possible and you're proactive about the money that's owed to you, because if you're not, you might be out of luck and you might not be able to bring a claim later. If you have questions about this, reach out to me in my office. We're happy to help you. And if you found this content helpful, make sure you like and subscribe for more useful content just like this.